Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule to stop in and see what it is I'm up to. September is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. Suicide is a silent killer. Half the time you don't know what the people are going through until they're gone. And even then, you wonder what happened, what made them do it. Um, just be aware of it. Ranting and raving and carrying on and a little cleaning up and this and that. And the other day, uh, I wanted a cheesesteak. I've been wanting one for a couple days, and things just didn't work out. So anyway, I called Jersey Mike's. And let me preface this by saying I've eaten at this particular Jersey Mike's several times and haven't had any kind of problems. But when I called, uh, they asked what I'd like, and I said I'd like a half a cheesesteak with fried onions and hot peppers. And he said, "What?" I said, "A half a cheesesteak with fried onions and hot peppers." He says, "You mean a Philly?" I said, "I'm not sure of your nomenclature, but yeah, I guess if you call a cheesesteak a Philly." He says, "What do you mean?" I said, "Yes, I guess if a Philly is your cheesesteak, then I want half a Philly." He says, "Do you want a regular or a giant?" I think that's what he said anyway. I said, "I don't know. I want half a sandwich, whatever the half of the full size sandwich is. It's about 6 to 8 inches long, depending on who y'all are." He said, "Okay. Anything else?" I said, "I want that with fried onions and hot peppers." "With what?" I said, "Fried onions and hot peppers." I mean, that's as far as I know, that's the thing that everybody, well, not everybody, but if you're up in the Delaware Valley, then you understand what that's all about. So anyway, he's like, "Okay, thank you," and blah blah blah. He doesn't take my name, doesn't do anything. I show up a little bit later, and they had the sandwich ready. I was like, "Okay." I paid and get out. I get back to the house. I open the sandwich up. All the meat is at one end of the roll, and they put fresh green peppers on it. Not cooked, not just like they put on top of an Italian sandwich, or a hoagie type sandwich. I was like, unreal, unreal. So just one of them things. That I guess maybe he was new to working there or whatever, but um, this has been a weird weekend all the way around. Things just things just didn't work out for a lot of different reasons. I lost a pair of sunglasses. I'm not real crazy about wearing these white ones. I don't know why. Um, but I lost a pair of sunglasses that I normally wear. Uh, I was interested in a couple of batteries that I found online, and it was a bit of a ride. It was about an hour's ride, and I talked to the guy. He said, "Well, I don't get home until 5." I said, "Okay, I'll be there a little after 5 ish." And I headed on. I headed on out that way, and it get to be about 20, 25 after 5, and I've been stuck in traffic for a little bit, and I was still maybe 20 minutes, a half hour out. So I texted the guy. I said, "Look, I'm still, I'm running a little late, but I'm interested." And he wanted to know where I was, and I told him. He was like, "Oh no, you're too far away. I can't wait that long." "Dude, I'm coming out to buy 3 freaking batteries off you, and you can't wait an extra 20 minutes to make your money." All right, whatever. I turned around and headed back home again. I enjoy the ride, but it's just frustrating. So then I'm back on doing my thing online and this, that, and the other, and a little uh, camp burner pops up that goes onto a propane stove or propane bottle. That looked like a decent deal. So I sent a message to the guy. Excuse me. He says, call. So I called. It's only about 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the evening. I was like, well, where can we meet? He wanted to know where I was, and they told me where he was. He says, but it's a little late now. I got to go to the beach in the morning. How about I just bring it by your place around 12:30, 1 o'clock? I said, that'll work. And, made sure he had all my information and this, that, and the other. And so anyway, I'm sitting there Sunday and I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting, and it's after 1 o'clock and I haven't heard from him. About quarter after 1 or so, I sent a message, are we still up for this? Don't hear anything back. 1:30, I give him a call. Doesn't answer. About quarter to 2, 2 o'clock, I gave another call. Still no answer. Another one of them is like, what the heck, people? If you want to make a sale, I mean, he may have actually sold it, and they just didn't want to tell me or something. I don't know. Like I said, just, one of them things, like, things don't work out the way you're thinking they're going to, or, I don't know. I stopped at a mound on the side of the road. That's about the only way to describe it. Sometimes people throw away trash and it's just all trash. So this pile was probably as big as my truck, and I've cut way back on what I will take and what I won't take. That what I used to do 2 years ago. I don't have the room for it in here. I don't have the space to hold it and sell it, or fix it, or I still have the space to do that. I just don't feel like doing it. Excuse me, for the little bit of money you make. But the only thing I did find was this. Now, it didn't have a battery. I had to put a battery in it. And it's called Tech Tools. So it's really kind of cool. It's got two bright LED lights with 3 LEDs in each one. It only runs off of one AA battery. So I don't know how long it would burn with both lights going. But whoops, turn it back off. There we go. May not be the best spot to put it once the Grand Brats get in the truck. I stopped and got an electric weed eater, because the gas ones that I'm having problems with my gas mowers. I take them up to get them fixed, and they say, okay, it's fixed, come back home, and pull and pull and pull on that thing, and it does not want to start. Take it back up to them. They adjust the carburetor a little bit, give it a couple of pulls, and it starts up. I get back home and pull and pull and pull. It doesn't start. Nope, I'm not dealing with this anymore. So I went and bought an electric one. I wanted to buy a gas one. I really just didn't have the money. This is another thing. My stupid desk fell apart. So anyway, I bought the electric weed eater, and walking up to the house, didn't I roll my ankle? Oh man, came down, crashing down. Luckily there was a chair right there, and I kind of grabbed the chair, spun, and fell into the chair. But my ankle's still giving me fits. So I've said all the time, that's why I carry the Ace wrap all the time, the elastic wrap all the time, because I have a bad tendency just walking across the flat ground, and boom, my ankle give out. And it's also a reason I have support sticks all over the place. Whether that be staff length or cane length or in between length or something. I've got a couple of them by the gate. There was one right there by the table where I ended up sitting down, and there was a couple by the door, and I got 2 or 3 here in the truck. It just is what it is. But yeah, that was another one of them. I wanted to get the front yard trimmed up, but I'll end up going out and getting a good gas one here coming up soon. And then here's one I'm waiting on right now. I don't know how this is going to work out or not, but guy put a small trailer on the marketplace, and it says it works, and he's got some odd attachments welded onto it here and there, and he didn't have a price. He just said looking to trade. He had bartered for it, so he wanted to barter it back out. And I thought, I got 2 gas weed eaters I'm not using. So that's why I sent him a message. I said, I got 2 weed eaters and a chainsaw. He said, well, he wasn't interested in the weed eaters, but he might be interested in the chainsaw. So I went back out this morning after I got up, got a picture of the chainsaw, and sent it to him, and we'll see what happens with that. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, But I'm not. This isn't one of those ones where I'm all ready to go out and spend money and they don't want to do it. This is an actual trade. If we come up with something decent, then we'll come up with something decent. If not, I could use the trailer, but it's a tiny trailer. It's got an 1 7/8 ball. It would mean I have to go out and buy a different trailer hitch. Anyway. I don't know what time it's getting to be. It looks like it's probably getting close to time for them to come out. So, September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. That one kind of strikes close to home too. The young girl that grew up across the street from us, her little boy had cancer. Has been battling it for several years now. At the moment, he is totally cancer-free. But it's a battle. It's a long, drawn-out battle. It's terrible on the kids. It's terrible on the family. Just the worry-wise and the time and whatnot that it takes back and forth to the hospitals and overnight stays and cancer's insidious. It doesn't care if you're male or female, young or old, rich or poor. I mean, yeah, we break them down into various categories. Childhood cancer, and breast cancer, and colon cancer, and they all can affect different parts of your body. Just because it's childhood cancer doesn't mean that adults don't get it. Breast cancer, it isn't just in your breast. It can be in your different lymph nodes. It's not just for women. It gets men and children. And testicle cancer, okay, that's on. You're not gonna get that in males, but it's not a laughing matter. Just if you know someone going through it, a little support. Sometimes all they need is a kind word, or if they're in the hospital, then send a food delivery. Uber and all those places go into the hospitals now. So, let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around on your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If you'd like to check me out on Facebook, there'll be a link in the description box, wherever that happens to be on your device of choice. This was the other thing. I snagged the MOLLE strap on my bag the other day. Yesterday, I think it was. Ripped it. Bag's not that old. It's only a little over a year old. I don't. There for a while, I wasn't carrying it, and of course, I back it up with. I've got a separate backup, another small one here. And I've been thinking about combining the two of them. Maybe it's a sign that I need to do that. I don't know. It's just one of those things that the way the weekend was going, it was like that's appropriate. So. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about it. Let them know you love them. If you're estranged, forgive, forget, apologize. We're not promised tomorrow, people. You may not get another chance. Or maybe they won't get another chance. So I'll see y'all again. I hope you have a fandoculous day. Slunchy, y'all. Bye-bye.